Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So for today I wanted to dip back into the Cold Moon palette from Ensley Reign Cosmetics. So if you want to see 3 looks, see some swatches, hear some more of my thoughts, and updated review, then please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today. I want to first show you close-ups of the palette. If you missed my initial first impressions, then you wouldn't have seen this. So I definitely wanted to include this in the video so you can see just how beautiful and special this palette truly is. This color story really calls to me. I love these cool tones. I love the very wearable matte shades, but the fun pops of these shimmers. Some are very neutral shimmers, some are very colorful and fun. So I just feel like you get the best of both worlds in this palette. So I would like to zoom you in. So let's get started with look number 1. Okay, so for look number 1, I want to start over here. I'm going to do one look, second look, and then wash it off, come back and do the third look. But for the first look, they're just so beautiful and shifty. I think I want to go in with snowflakes right here. This one right here just looks so pretty. I'm going to first go in with that one on my finger and just place that all over the lid. My goal is to make these 3 looks very easy. Not a ton of shades, just something just that everyone can do, very quick looks, just to show you that even though this palette has got like sparkles and shifts and shine, all of that, it's very wearable all at the same time. So that's just kind of my goal, just show you that how fast you can get looks, but still they're beautiful. I have to film this video really quick because we are actually getting severe weather. I feel like if you're familiar with my channel and you follow some of my previous videos, every video there's been like a new change in the weather where I live, but now it's like really scary tornadoes this evening. So I'm going to film this and then make sure everything's charged up and just keep an eye on the weather. And then next week is a snowstorm. It's crazy. What in the world's going on? Now I want to I want to stick to some of the purple mattes in the palette. I want to go with this mauve shade right here. Out of all of them, this is the one that has more of a purple hue. And I want to just kind of pair these 2 shades together. I know a lot of you are very curious on this palette, which is why I wanted to revisit it and create 3 more looks just so you could see it in action. Asked you on Instagram like which palette you wanted me to use, and everyone was saying Cold Moon, so I'll do another video using my other Ensley Reign palettes that I just got. But for now, I wanted to pop into this one in case you're kind of on the fence about getting it, or maybe you're waiting on your palette, or maybe you already have it and you just need some inspiration. So that's kind of my intention with this video. Kind of in the outer corner, I'm going to go in with this purple right here and just kind of do it on the outer part. I want to see how that looks. I haven't played with it yet. I don't use a lot of black base purples, but I don't know. I wanted to give this one a go and see what it's about. And then I'll kind of mimic on what I did on the top on the bottom lash line. Before I put on mascara and show you the first look kind of close up and all that, I'm going to go ahead and do the second look. I need to go in with, I haven't used the pink yet. This one right here. So I'm going to use that and see kind of how that looks, because it looks like a smooth. This is more of like just a metallic. There's nothing really, I don't want to say like special. It's just like a normal shade, you know what I mean? It's pink with beautiful silver sparkles in there. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. It's just like a normal metallic shade. It's not like a squishy, textured, it's not like a wet filling shade, which a lot of people actually like that because a lot of people experience creasing on their eyes. So I like that this palette in general. It has a really nice mix of textures, so I think that everyone has a little bit of something for everyone in here. The pink is so pretty. Okay, I want to go in with a little bit of, I think I want to layer this one on top. Right here, this multi-chrome. Just a little bit on the pink. And then we'll go in with, I'm going to try to go, yeah, I'll do a pink matte to see how that works together. This multi-chrome that I'm using right now, it is very smooth. It feels very luxurious. I think I see some holographic particles in there, so that will give a beautiful shine as well. So for the matte shades, I want to mix this one and see what we come up with. I like the undertones of the mattes in this palette. They're very flattering. And I'm just going to build that up and also drag it on the lower lash line It looks so pretty with the matte or the shimmer shades that we have. The shade that I like to use on my inner corners, if you are curious, it's Snowdrop. I really want to do that, like the start of the show on the next look, and then this metallic right here. But I want to go on with this little silver right here and see what this one's about. Okay, this one's more of like your traditional texture. I just kind of want to see what that looks like. Honestly, I could have lived without that shimmer. I don't think that it's very special. It's just like a silver metallic, but I'm just kind of sharing with you all how every shade looks and applies to the lid. It's still really pretty. Okay, so this is the finished look for look number 1. Obviously, I was going for more of just a purple look, soft, romantic, very fast and easy. And then this is look number 2. Clearly, I was wanting to go for more of a pinky look. I don't know, there's something about this tone of pink that's very flattering, and I really enjoy this shade. So I'm going to turn down the brightness so you can see these shimmers in action under low light. This is why I love Ensley Reign. They are so sparkly and yummy and beautiful. Like, these shades are enhancing my texture, but they provide like lots of impact, and just, oh, I love it. And they're very reflective. So I'm going to wash this off, and then I'll come back to do the last look with you. Okay, I tried to get off all the sparkles the best I could. I have actually fixed my makeup so many times today. I gave my dogs a bath earlier, and I pretty much ultimately got a bath with them because there was water everywhere. I have a husky and a golden retriever, and it was just like, my makeup is a hot mess, my hair is a hot mess, but you know what, it's okay. So if my makeup's looking crazy, I'm just gonna do the best I can with look number 3. I'm really wanting to focus on some of these undertones in the matte shades. I'm curious, because I know this one pulled gray on me, gray. I want to see what this one looks like on me. This one, I just used it to blend out other shades in previous looks, so I just want to see what the undertones are, you know, kind of do a little deep dive in here. So I'm going to go in with Winter Solstice first. It looks like almost like a sagey green, and I'm just, yeah, it does. I just wanted to make sure that this one didn't pull gray on me, you know. I don't need 10 grays in a palette, but it is, I'm happy to say that it's definitely pulling. It looks a little gray, but in person there's a green hue to it. So that's all I wanted to see with that shade in particular. Now, after I get this one on this side, I want to go in with the, let's see, I'm going to go in with the lighter one and just kind of blend out the outer corner. Let me know if you picked up this palette. I know some of you finally got your shipping, like your tracking information, and so I'm excited that you're going to be getting this one. It still looks great, but I promise in person there's a little bit of a green hue. Now I'm going to go in with Cold Moon, which I did use this in my first look that I already posted the other video, but I used it in that look and it pulled pretty gray. Yeah, so this one's like a lighter gray, I would say. I was hoping it would have a little bit more blue. I guess it would if you put it under like a white base. So I want to go in with Snowdrop, which it's one of my favorite shimmers in the palette. I've been using this on the inner corner for most of my looks, but I want to use this shade and focus on this shade because those are the only two. Well, this one's the only shimmer I haven't used, but I want to play with this one as well. I want to get kind of like cold look with the blues in here. Not blues, but like soft blues. First I'm going in with Snowdrop, and I'm just going to stamp that all over the lid. This shade is beautiful. That shade in person, I know on camera it looks a little washed out, but when you see it under low light, you're going to see all those beautiful shifts. I see yellow, pink, like peachy tones with green reflex. This shade's incredible. So I have fallout because my makeup is a hot mess. I want to go in with this blue, the deeper one down here, and pack that kind of on the outer corner because, like I said, actually I don't even know if I said it, I want to go with a little bit of like a blue cold winter vibes for this look. I don't normally reach for shades like this, but I don't know. There's a time and place for them. Okay, so this is the finished look. I blended this blue out with these two grays. I wanted to mix them. I think it looks really nice. And then I added just a little bit of this pink down here on the lower lash line because I want it to be like cold winter vibes. So that's everything. I'm going to turn down the brightness so you can see the sparkle. I also wanted to add highlighter. I always forget to use my beautiful colorful highlighters. This is the Electrum Daydreamer palette, Electrum Cosmetics. I really enjoyed this brand, and I wanted to mix in. They're all so beautiful and sparkly. Oh my word. I'm just going to mix in this one and a touch of that one so you can see the sparkle. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere, and I just want to sparkle. Like, put some multi-chromes all over my face, you know? Do you ever have those days? No, just me. Here it is up close. I love these shimmers. Let me show you the shifts in the mirror. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. The highlighter is so shifty. Hopefully you can see the shimmer, how it like is green in the mirror. It's really, really intense in person. Let me just do a quick little swatch for you so you can see it. This is Snowdrop right here. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That way you can, and I might as well do Snow Crystal. This is my other, like, my favorite shade in the palette. I just want to show you these two before I kind of give you my thoughts and review, because I've used every single shade in this palette now. So you can just see, oh, how beautiful. Okay, so now that you've seen the swatches, I just couldn't resist it. Like, the holographic sparkles in the air get me going every time. I'm going to zoom you out and give you my thoughts on Cold Moon. I really do hope you enjoyed the 3 looks that I created. It was my goal to make them very easy, wearable, but like sparkly all at the same time. So let me just go over my review with you over Cold Moon. I love the packaging. I love the color story. I'm all about some neutral, wearable, toned down mattes and beautiful special shimmers, and that's what you get with this palette. Cool tone, lover's dream. I love the shimmers. There's a nice mix of textures in here. I personally love the more chunky, sparkly, shifty ones. Those are very beautiful in this palette. There's just something about it, man. And like this one is very smooth and luxurious. I do like the pink one that's more of a metallic, and even the silver. It's really pretty. The only kind of dud for me was this one right here. It doesn't like knock my socks off or anything. It's fine. It's just like, meh, I could have lived without it. But everything else in the palette, I'm really excited about. I love it, and I'm going to keep using this one. This is like, whenever you try a palette and you're like, oh, okay, that's a favorite. That's what I got whenever I first tried it and saw it, and now I'll keep using it. I'm like, okay, this one is going to be one that I keep reaching for in my collection. It's not just going to be thrown back there and then never see the light of day again. Like, I'm going to be using this one all the time. And also, I wanted to mention, if you're a neutral lover and you love cool tones, but you don't want just like a gray, boring palette. Don't get me wrong, I love this one, but like, she's boring but beautiful. But still, if you are needing a cool tone palette in your life that has a little sparkle, a little glitz, a little glam, that has it's a little elevated, has a soft color in here, you can get some of these green hues. Not saying like green, but just like a hint of green, maybe a hint of blue, the pinks. I don't know. There's something about this palette that if you love neutrals, it's going to be like a touch of color for you that's going to get you excited, but not make you nervous to like wear it out to go get groceries or whatever. Like, you can wear this palette wherever. And if you're a color lover and you need more of just a subdued, toned down, I feel like you're going to like this one because of the shimmers in here. They're shifty, they're a very soft color, and yeah, I think that everyone's going to like this palette. But that's going to do it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. That's going to do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.